Hello, Steve here. Welcome to our channel Patio Heat, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Check out our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so I had a question in reference to this application here, and that was how to utilize the OEM brackets and mount it to the existing structure or the structure that's being designed here. And so I just had two different options here. First of all, you can see the overall dimensions, which I've mentioned in a previous video, and then the distances apart from each other. Basically from outside edge, 3 feet, 8, 8, and then from this edge here, 3 feet from the outer edge to the center of the heater, 8, and then 8. So that's 6 heaters in total. And let's go ahead and turn off the ray for a minute and the dimensions. So again, two different methods of mounting. So what I had recommended is using the OEM bracket, eliminating the channel that goes down. There's a 21-inch channel that you can use that attaches to here. This bracket here, I'll just highlight that real quick for a minute. So this bracket here, and then it goes down to this bracket on the inside edge. So I'm saying eliminate that bracket completely, and then you can hang this one up here, and then possibly put a couple of zip screws through here. This I have at a in my previous video I think I said a 1x1, but I'm using this as a 1x1/2, so 1/2 inch tall, or 1 inch tall and 1/2 inch wide, and that way you can get access to the top of the heater if you need to for servicing. There are a couple of screws that need to be removed if you need to service this heater, so just bear that in mind. Then I just simply aligned the hole, and you'd have to put a bolt through this hole here. Yeah, then there would be two different channels that went across here. Again, you may have to use some other approved channel, like maybe some unistrut, something of that nature. You do want to keep the heaters level, so in order to do that, I'm not sure of the exact dimensional construction of the trusses here, but you may have to wedge something underneath here to keep this level, attach it to here, maybe even do a weld. And then obviously if that has an angle, this one here won't be making contact, so you have to put a spacer and weld that in there as well. And then hang the heaters from that channel going across the whole length. The second option would be to just use the one bracket, and this will give you a little bit more height on the heater, just a few inches, but that does matter. And then just taking what they call the S bracket, removing the two pieces that come with the bracket, which is the channel as well as the wall bracket, and just utilizing the S bracket, aligning this so that we have a good alignment with the inside edge of the channel as it's attached to the heater, and then just putting a bolt through, drill a hole, put a bolt through, and then again we still need to make sure that this is level, so again you may have to wedge and or weld this section over here to however this frame angle is, and then put a spacer over here as well, and or maybe use some sort of approved channel that we know can support the weight of the heaters. The heaters are 48 pounds, so that's something that you'd have to just determine on calculations. Also, just a last note with these gas heaters, and especially the higher they go, we do have a clearance issue. The clearance is 14 inches from the top of the heater to any combustible material. That would be considered the awning structure itself, or the awning itself material. But we do have exhaust that flows out of here, and we need to make sure that exhaust flows out of here. So either this whole panel would have to be a open woven mesh awning material, or screen-like material, or you'd have to simply place a opening in the top edge over here to allow the exhaust to flow out. So I have one here, and then you'll see I have one over here. Alright, so I hope this answers the question in reference to modifying the brackets for the heater to mount it on a channel of some sort that you had a question about, and I thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Have a great day.